Let's talk about consistency with our body language, our voice command and presence and energy. Many times if we desire from the horse to travel to the left or right direction, we right away point, right away clock, right away step into the horse. So in this short period of time, for one cue we apply 3 cues right away. What doesn't mean nothing to horse. Horse not understand not our voice command, horse not understand not our body language, and horse not understand our energy, our presence. And I'm talking about when we just start to educate horse in round pen. Like I said before, on any sport in the world exist methods, step-by-step methods to achieve final performance maneuver. To even educate horse to travel consistent or consistently left and right direction in round pen, and we're going to talk about in the next videos about consistent and consistently. We have to break everything in the methods and educate, understand horse, so horse mentally understand and educate horse mental ability, so he can understand differences between our presence energy, so he can understand this cue, so he can understand separate our voice command if horse not deaf, and horse understand our body language, because horse have eyes, horse can see which direction we applying our body language to send horse, to the left or to the right, with our shoulders, our hips, our torso, and our hand. That's all our energy, go to the right or go to the left. And that's in the future we're going to talk about this, because it's a big subject about this too. From the first step, from discovered philosophy methodology, from the first level of foundation program, educate, travel horse consistent and consistently left and right direction. So that's why educating horses first of all travel consistent to the left and consistent to the right. Again, first of all with your presence, your energy. Second of all with your voice commands. And third with your body language, direction we desire from the horse. And after you take these 3 puzzles, three commands together, build this puzzle together, and educate horse travel to the left and to the right direction. Right now, if I'm going to just point with my hand and go after him, after his hindquarters, with a lot of energy, he not understand even my body language yet. He not understand what I'm asking him to do yet. So I have to take everything and 3 repetitions of each cue and break everything so horse will understand what I desire from him and after bring together. So first of all, we don't have to even concentrate which direction horse gonna travel. We're only concentrating right now with our energy and our presence. Horse have to move away from us. So we're gonna apply first repetition. We're gonna go towards the horse and we have to say, can you please move away? Move your feet. Move your feet. When horse went, we're going to step all the way back and release horse from this education and let horse relax. Why we have relaxation between repetitions? Because we're educating horse to relax his mental abilities and physical abilities and develop confidence, develop relaxation, and develop communication between us and a lot of patience. Feet. So when we've done 3 times repetitions with our energy, now we're going to add it our voice command. We're going to clock and apply our energy together and ask you have to move away with our voice command and our presence, our energy. So again, we're going to stay here and say, can you move away? When horse went, we're going to say, that's fine, that's what I want from you. And stay back. So if that's going to horse shoulders and it's a horse nose here and horse hindquarters here, if I'm going to stay behind the shoulders and ask my horse to travel forward and show him with my hand, horse should not hesitate and travel to the left and to the right. Right now it's very critical critical important for us as educators to understand. When we educate horse with our body, with our energy, our presence and voice command, we're not concentrating which direction horse gonna travel. When we're gonna start to educate horse to travel direction we desire from him, horse might gonna make mistake. Horse might gonna change direction, or horse will travel direction what we desire from him. So we're gonna release the horse and we're gonna step back. That's gonna be our first repetition. But if horse does mistake and start to change direction, we're not allowed to chase after horse hindquarters and make him travel. Because if you hear what I just said, we're going to make him travel direction what we want from him. We really want horse understand mentally and be very relaxed in his mind and understand which direction we desire from him. So if horse does mistake, we have to step all the way back and try again till we're going to accomplish this correct 3 repetitions. So again, we have cues, our energy, our voice command, and now body language. So again, we're going to decide to go to the right right now. We're going to first of all point, and now we're going to say, go to the right. That's what we want. So if we apply 3 cues right away, they completely don't mean nothing to the horse, not mentally, not physically. If we step into the round pen, we don't have to concentrate at all in the first minute which direction horse we're going to travel, to the left or to the right. Because again, if we're going to apply first cue, our energy and presence and desire from the horse go to the left, to the right, we're already sending 2 cues to horse. And it's again, not patience, and again, not consistency, and again, greediness from the human. When I'm saying greediness, I don't mean mean way. I mean human wants to succeed so much right away. So human have to have patience, have to stay back, have a lot of patience, and start to have a educate horse method by method. So it's very important. I apply repetitions. When I'm saying repetitions, it doesn't mean repeat, repeat, repeat. I always apply on each new step or in each new cue from the left and right side of the horse mental and physical abilities 3 time repetitions. And each repetition have their own time by increasing timing on each repetition. Say for example, 1 repetition gonna have a 1 second, second repetition gonna be 2 seconds, and the third repetition gonna be 3 seconds. So why I'm doing this? So I'm developing horse mental abilities. And beside the mental abilities, physical abilities grow. Muscle memory and physical abilities of the lungs, of the joints. So he became much stronger, much more balanced, much more coordinated. So in reality, we have to first of all consistent educate horse with our energy till horse understand, move away your feet from our energy. But if he truly move his feet away from our energy, absolutely not. He first of all moving his mental abilities from our energy, because he have a brain, and brain sending signal to his feet to travel and move away from the human energy. And that's so critical important what I'm saying right now. We're educating mental abilities. We're not educating horse physical abilities right now. We want horse truly understand to move away from our energy. When we accomplish very well our energy and horse understand move away from our energy, it's have to be a lot of evolutions around the round pen? No, that's enough. 1, 2, 3 steps, but consistent right away. So horse understand when horseman asks with energy to move forward your feet, your mental abilities, you have to move forward. When we accomplish very well our energy, we have to accomplish very well our voice command. How energy can support voice command? Very easy, because we can stay in round pen and clock all day long or kiss all day long, and horse will never gonna travel. So method behind, first method that we teach, move away with energy, will support voice command. Anytime I clock and be very consistent, not to kiss, not to say come on, because horse not understand human language. I wish horses speak our language. It would be much easier to explain, educate them. Maybe not, I don't know. But reality, we can support with our energy voice command. Anytime horse hesitate to travel with our voice command, we have to apply energy. When we accomplish our energy, we accomplish our voice command, then we're going to start to educate horse travel direction we desire from the horse. Position to horse shoulders of the human, that's critical important to stay in the proper position. Relaxation of the human in round pen, that's critical important. We step in round pen, we even not staying in the middle, we stay in the side of the horse. We're not crossing shoulders. We can stay in the middle of the round pen, but stay from the left and right side of the horse shoulders. You not continue running. And again, stop, relax. That's very important to stop and relax. If horse start to move again, you just change your direction again till horse gonna just stop for a second. That's beautiful. You come back in the middle, relaxation. First point, clock, and horse went, point, clock. And again, we have to educate horse travel with our body language. If we point to the right, horse have to step in and walk to the right. If we point to the left, horse have to step in and start to walk to the left. Again, if horse not traveling, we have our support of our voice command. Now it's going backwards. Because if we point, first of all, horse not going forward, direction we desire from the horse, then we're going to say, please move your mental abilities forward, because horse can hear and send signal from their brain to their feet. So we're going to clock and continue point. If horse not traveling, not with our body energy, with our body language and our voice command, then we have third cue. We have our energy. But it's very important, again, have a lot of patience, give horse opportunity to understand. When we just educate the horse, give opportunity to understand and digest this education, this information, what we're teaching him. So when you point, give him time to understand. He can see, he can understand. It's a very hard work. It's not going to happen right away today or tomorrow, but it's will going to happen. And horse mentally not going to have not fear, not frustration, and going to start to learn your language. And when you're going to start to learn horse language, when horse going to start to travel, look at you, raise head, pick up ear, move their feet, leaning towards you, lean backwards, lean inside. So you have to understand how he responds to your cues, where he hesitates, why he hesitates. So for us, again, consistency, it's a critical, and patience, critical important with our three cues: presence, energy, our voice command, and our body language. So we truly educate horse mental abilities without fear and frustration to travel consistent and consistently left and right direction in the first step in the round pen. I would like to share with you why it's so important to educate horse mental abilities. Very important what I'm saying right now. Mental abilities with our presence, energy, voice command, and body language to travel consistently and consistent left and right direction. Say, for example, we educate horse travel with lasso thrown in horse hindquarters, and after we pick up the whip, the second choice, and educate horse travel the left and right direction. Or we have horsemanship rope and swing behind the horse hindquarters to go the left and right direction. So say, for example, we done this education, round pen and horse travel left and right direction and running to save himself for his life. And now we sneak and put this halter on the sneak towards the horse, put halter on the horse. And now it's time to educate horse travel. We take round pen away and educate horse travel consistently and in hand communication. If you not understand what I'm saying in hand communication you actually communicate with horse through the hand. When you connect to horse the halter. And that's where the mental abilities kick in, not ropes and whips and etc. So your in-hand communication right away gonna disappear because you don't have not presence, not energy, not voice command, no body language. You cannot communicate with your horse through your emotions, your energy, your voice command, and body language. You're only gonna communicate through the tools. Now let's ask ourselves as a human, when we educate horse to travel left direction or right direction, when we connect with halter and rope to the horse and we start to crack and whip behind the hindquarters, why horse is refusing to go any direction? We done in round pens this very well. In horse running around we connect. We applying the whip and horse very up, go backwards, sideways, towards you, running away, dragging you across the field, the arena, and be very frustrated. Because horse mentally was not educated, physical abilities not exist anymore, and horse concentrate what's happened behind his hip. Only his mental abilities concentrate on the pain and fear. And another thing, this hand, when you connect to the halter, telling you you're not allowed to go because you're holding him by the head. And here, or lasso in the right hand, or rope, or whip to make go forward. Now let's ask ourselves, why actually horse submit to go to the left and right? Because he wants to escape from the pain, from the pressure. That's the only reason why he traveled the left and right direction, not because he was educated mentally to understand horseman energy, presence, voice command, clock, keys, fast clock, or direction horseman desire from him to travel left and right direction, because we can change our in-hand communication with rope and ask horse go to the right or go to the left. So that's the only reason why horse will travel, because of the fear and pain involved. So let's think, if we want to educate horse to travel through the obstacles and horse refusing to go through the obstacle, logs, tarps, and etc. We again applying ropes, swinging behind the hindquarters. So just think what's going to happen. Horse have to concentrate mentally, go forward. He don't know how to travel because only pain and fear involved. Horse have to concentrate what's happened in front of his feet mentally, control fear and emotions, and be confident. So all pictures start to fall apart. Horses jumping over, horses very up, horses refusing go forward, and we continue tapping, making horse travel forward. So what I'm trying to explain to you right now, how important to educate horse in a round pen mentally, understand human energy, presence, voice command, and body language, and transfer to the future methods. So horse will understand when horseman point and applying voice command, you have to travel. And you will gonna learn this through the round pen methodology, not theory, how to educate to do that and how important it is. So it's critical, I come back, critical important to educate horse to actually understand mentally. If you're going to understand mentally to travel, when you connect first, mentally understand to travel left and right direction, and you're going to connect with body language, energy, and voice command. When you connect to the ramp in the halter and horsemanship rope and point, you're going to have exactly the same result when he travel freely and use his full potential of mental and physical abilities. When you're going to start to educate and go through the obstacles, there's going to be exactly the same answer. Because he will understand mentally what you desire from him. He's not going to move from the fear, pain, and domination. So for us as a human, it's so critical important to have a patience. Try to understand horse mental abilities, how they communicate between each other, how horse mentally can fall apart, how he can be frustrated, how he can be happy, angry, how physical ability is going to grow with mental abilities, beside the mental abilities. And why it's so important to educate, first of all, mental abilities. Horses, it's not different than human. When you go in a sport, and I take this from my knowledge, because I was in professional sport for 9 years, if coach gonna push you physically, just physically to achieve results, and it's happened to me, I have 2 coaches, you will never gonna progress. But another coach will gonna come to you and explain you method by method and reason behind each method and educate you with explanation, that's a voice command, explain you with his presence and energy, and show you body language, how to develop this physical exercise. So he grow his mental abilities and you're happy to communicate with him. Exactly the same happened with horses. It's so critical important, first of all, educate horse mental abilities with our presence, energy, be happy, be very deliberate, be very consistent, separate. After educate horse with voice command and be very consistent with voice command. If you want to clock, it's trot. If you want to kiss, it's lope. And be very, very consistent with, not mix it with human language. All the time use exactly the same cues. And the most important, to understand how to use our body language to direct this eyes of the horse and mental abilities, direction, and eventually direct this feet, direction we desire from horse to go, to the left or to the right. Only this way, I believe, as a horseman, we can develop horse mental abilities, and physical abilities are gonna grow beside the mental abilities, and they're gonna have amazing communication between ourselves and our horses.